Today on NBA 2K23, I went and gave every player in the NBA 65 total badges. Now, a couple of the players, it will only say 64 badges. That's because those are personality badges. It doesn't actually affect the player at all. But as you can see, badges play a huge part in NBA 2K23 as CJ McCollum is a 97 with maxed badges. How will these badges affect every single NBA team? Which NBA team is going to be amazing? Which teams are going to be bad? And which free agents are going to get signed and have their careers completely changed around because they are all 90 overalls, high 80s, because badges really do add a lot to the player. For the first season, I'm just going to simulate all the way through once we finish the finals and the playoffs. In order to make sure that the highest overall and the best of the best kind of players are getting signed, I'm going to turn off salary cap and I'm going to add 6 expansion teams at the end of the first season. If you like this idea and you enjoy these type of videos, make sure to subscribe. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. And honestly, if you don't subscribe, you're missing out on some more future bangers. I have so many ideas in the works, man. This is just the beginning of NBA 2K23. At the end of the very first season, Giannis is your MVP, finally someone not named Luka. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and a block. Rookie of the year goes to Jaden Ivey, averaging 22 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. Your 6th man of the year goes to Trey Young, who somehow loses his starting spot. He averaged 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists off the bench. Anthony Davis is your defensive player of the year, averaging 23 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks a game. Your most improved player is Trey Jones, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists a game with also a steal. The All-NBA first team is Luka, Ja Morant, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Joel Embiid. Your All-NBA second team is Shea, Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, and Nikola Jokic. The All-NBA third team has Fred VanVleet. Unfortunately, he tore his left ACL, so he's out for the season. Joining him on the All-NBA third team, though, Bradley Beal, Paul George, Zion Williamson, and Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. What's crazy is after giving all NBA players max badges, the NBA champions in real life are only a 7th seed in this. A couple other surprises that are cool to see is that OKC and the Houston Rockets, 2 teams that are honestly in the tank race for Victor, and they're also going to be at the bottom of the league this year. Just give them some badges and they're automatically playoff contenders. Who cares about age and veterans? As long as you have badges, you're a good team. Over on the East, there's no really massive surprises, except maybe that the Pacers are the 2nd seed. Other than that, I don't see anybody missing that I feel like would be making the playoffs in real life. I actually take that back. Philadelphia missed playoffs, which is really strange. You'd think James Harden and Joel Embiid with a better rotation would make them a better team. Now, I don't know how long he's been out, but it does say that Joel Embiid is injured with a pinched nerve, so maybe he's been out for a year. Maybe he just got injured the last game. Then we have the Brooklyn Nets, who a lot of people think might be the 1st seed this year now that Ben Simmons is back, now that Kyrie can play all games. 2K said, no, how about we make the Nets even better than they were before, but somehow they're the worst team in the league. I don't know how that makes a lot of sense. Over in the East, we have a little bit of a surprise. Trey Young and the Atlanta Hawks, they were the 8th seed, and now they are here in the conference finals taking on the 2nd seeded Indiana Pacers. Trey Young won 6th man of the year, but I guess they were like, hey, it's playoffs. Maybe we should probably start our franchise point guard. Western Conference Finals, Clippers and Grizzlies. Honestly, this is my prediction for the real life finals. Actually, I take that back. I'm pretty sure Jaren Jackson Jr. is out for almost the whole season. The Pacers take their first game along with the Clippers. I'm just going to simulate until we get to a point that's like, oh, this is a cool jump-in game, or until somebody loses, because if it's not close, if it's a 3-1 on both sides, neither team is coming back. The Grizzlies move on to the finals. Ja Morant, he averaged 40 points in the Western Conference Finals. That kind of makes sense. He's crazy. And Tyrese Haliburton is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaging 19 and 11. Here you go. Tyrese Haliburton, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, Chris Duarte, and Buddy Hield take on Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Dillon Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Steven Adams in the NBA Finals. One thing I did notice right here, though, is that Miles Turner, probably the 2nd best player on this team besides Tyrese, he's actually not starting in this NBA Finals, and I went to go check why. It's actually because he's currently injured with a left foot stress fracture. Hopefully that doesn't affect the Pacers too much. Grizzlies take game 1, Pacers take game 2, they take game 3 and game 4. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Can Tyrese Haliburton take down Ja Morant? It's a battle of 2 young point guards who are the future of this league, but they got 65 badges. 4 minutes left to go. It's an 8-point game. Are they gonna tie it up? And the Pacers win on a massive run here and win in game 5 of the finals. They are the new NBA champions, 154 to 141. The Pacers are your NBA champions in this first season. Tyrese Haliburton, your finals MVP. He averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals in the 5-game game series, and your first season champions with all of these badges added are the Indiana Pacers. I went ahead, added the 6 expansion teams. Now, I couldn't download any that other people have created. I don't know if it's a glitch or something. So we have the normal ones that are in every 2K that 2K gives you as a template, and the Memphis Grizzlies, they're moving over to the Eastern Conference. Other notable changes is Chris Middleton is now a Cleveland Cavalier. LiAngelo Ball and RJ Barrett are the next greatest duo in New York Knicks history. Porzingis joins the Indiana Pacers, and so does Christian Wood and Nikola Vucevic. They also still have Isaiah Jackson, so I don't know if they're going to run all 4 centers at the same time, but if so, I would be terrified to play this team. Actually, because it's my video and I make the rules, Tyrese is their point guard, Christian Wood is their shooting guard, Porzingis is their small forward, and Vucevic will play power forward. I mean, they did just win an NBA championship, so why not make their team a little funky and fresh? They added these 3 dudes, got so much better, but guess what? Now you're only running centers on your team. Kyrie Irving and D'Angelo Russell both went to the Houston Rockets. Miles Turner is a San Antonio Spur, and that's pretty much it for all the big roster changes, so I will see you guys at the end of Season 1 to see how much do the expansion teams change the NBA, and let's see if we get a new champion, new MVP. I don't know, anything could happen now. Somebody check what's in that coffee, because Jimmy Butler just won MVP. All jokes aside, Jimmy Butler, he averaged 29 points, 8 assists, 2 steals a game. He won MVP. Victor wasn't Rookie of the Year, actually goes to Cameron Whitmore, who played for the Honolulu Breeze. Pretty sure he was the #1 option, so it makes sense. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Oh, that's right, you thought we got away from Victor? Nope, he won 6th Man of the Year for the Philadelphia 76ers, playing behind Joel Embiid, averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Honestly, if I was Philadelphia, I would play him at power forward and run Embiid at center and make it just look awful on the court. Defensive Player of the Year is Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. I mean, yeah, you give a dude badges and he practically becomes the next greatest big man of all time. Great season by Isaiah, good job. And your most improved player is Terence Davis, 33 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. He plays for an expansion team, probably the #1 option, so it explains his numbers. All-NBA first team is kind of strange. You got Tyus Jones, who put up 35 and 9 this year. Karis LeVert, who put up 34 and 8 on the Vancouver Ravens. So once again, these expansion players are going ham. MVP Jimmy Butler, Rookie of the Year Cameron, and then Joel Embiid is here. Good for you. GG Jackson. No clue who this man is, but apparently he has more than just one good game. He has multiple good games. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. In any regular NBA 2K23 simulation, honestly, this could have been your All-NBA first team, but you give a bunch of bums some badges and they're better than Giannis. We are here in the conference finals. I'm kind of sad that Indiana did so bad. I wanted to jump into a game and see Kristaps Porzingis at small forward. Anyways, we got Detroit taking on Philadelphia in the Eastern Conference side of things, and then we got the Clippers versus the Timberwolves. The Clippers have John Wall, Paul George, Kawhi, their normal team, and then over for the Timberwolves, they got Caleb Love and Carson Wallace. Pretty sure both of those guys are also rookies, so once again, don't know who they are. Philadelphia, though, honestly, I could see the Sixers winning the title this year. They got James Harden, Jaden Springer, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and they also have Victor Wembanyama off the bench. The Pistons are whatever. They got Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey. You think I care about either of them? No, sir. No way. Okay, I should care because they're up 2-1. Let's not go up 3-1. I want a close series. There we go, Philadelphia. Way to bounce back. 3-2 series. Clippers are manhandling the Timberwolves over there on the other side, but let's hop into this Game 6, see what happens. Can Philadelphia come back, or is Detroit going to go to the finals and ruin all my hopes and dreams? Usually I don't like Victor or the 76ers, but I kind of want to see them win as they do. 12-point game. Game 6, here we go. What's going to happen? Detroit, you guys going to go to the finals, or is Embiid and Victor and Harden? Yeah, no, I think it's safe to say that the Pistons, yeah, they're definitely going to the Eastern Conference. They won by 30. Oh my goodness. Cade Cunningham hooped out of his mind. 26, 8, and 5 with 2 steals and a block. I believe Kawhi won the other one, but I couldn't click on it because it was glitched. Clippers versus Pistons, two teams who haven't really been good in a long time. Well, okay, they've been good, but they haven't won a title. Pistons won a title in 03. I don't think the Clippers have ever won a title. Maybe I'm a casual and just stupid, but I'm pretty sure the Clippers have never won a championship besides that Shaq and Kobe duo video that I did a long time ago. By long time ago, I mean the beginning of the year. We have an extremely close game here, 122-125. The Pistons are up 3 with 2 minutes to go, and we are going to jump into our first game of the video. The Clippers are at the line. It's Victor Oladipo. Only one shot, and he greens it and makes it a 2-point game. Here we go. Jaden Ivey has the ball. Top of the key, 2 minutes to go. Working on Norman Powell, going down low. Oh my God, Marvin Bagley from deep misses it. John Wall with the rebound. down. John Wall dribbling around Zubac's screen, going for a layup. Nice little floater. It's green, and the game is all tied up, 125 to 125. Shout out to John Wall, man. I'm glad he's back in the league. I mean, he's been in the league, but I'm glad he's going to be playing a little bit more this year. As Jaden Ivey's spin move lay, oh my. He got fouled. I see how it is. Norman Powell, you got to ruin the amazing clip. Ivey goes to the free throw line. Everyone has a bunch of badges. Everyone's like a 90 overall, so they're probably going to make every free throw. Jaden Ivey greens the first one and cans the second one. Kawhi Leonard dribbling up the ball. Man, this Clippers team is such a fun team to watch. They got Kawhi is back. Paul George is going to play a full season again, hopefully. Speaking of Kawhi, mid-range pull-up green. That shot was absolute money right there from Kawhi Leonard, but as I was saying, the Clippers, a fun team to watch. Everyone's returning from injury. Cade Cunningham pull-up three misses. Big rebound by Kawhi right here. Now, the Clippers lead the series. Kawhi, nice little lay. They take the lead. 24 points for the Claw, and as I was saying, hey, the Clippers, they're up in the series. If they win this game, they win an NBA championship. Ivey, though, he doesn't want that to happen. Spin jumper, gets out of it. I don't know what, he just activated bailout for no reason to Stewart. Stewart's screen, Ivey all the way, nope, mid-range, pulls it, drains it. That shot was very similar to the Kawhi Leonard shot, and here we go. What does he have? He got Marvin Bagley. Oh, John Wall, what a cut and a lay. They make the shot back and forth points. These two teams are battling. The Detroit Pistons, they want to stay alive. They want to continue this finals. They want to get a game 7. And the Clippers just want to go home, take a nice rest, maybe go hang out with their wives and children. But Ivey said, no way, Jose, let me tie it up once again. Only 27 seconds left on the clock. The Clippers just dribble this out, then take a nice shot. No, you're going to get fouled, but it's Kawhi at the line. That's an easy bet. He's going to make both of these, and then Detroit's going to have to bounce back, hit maybe a 3 to take the lead, or take a 2 and tie it. Maybe we get overtime. We are about to find out what the Pistons are about to do. Both free throws have been made. It's a 2-point game, and the Pistons, they got to take a timeout. 20 seconds left on the clock. Jaden Ivey, top of the key. You got Beef Stew. You got Marvin Bagley. You got Cade. What a great screen. Marvin Bagley, step back. Why did you step back? You should have gone for the layup. What are you doing? All right, I don't know what Marvin Bagley just did. Cade Cunningham going for a layup, down, back again. Marvin Bagley, not the guy I'd want to give the shot to. Cade Cunningham, 3, game winner. Okay, there's still 1 second, but oh my God, Cade nails the 3. I gotta watch this again, man. Cade catches the ball, 3.2 seconds left. Norman Powell's right in front of him. Cade, ice in his veins, and drains the 3. 1 second left on the clock. Tyronn Lue, what have you drawn up for this game winner? John Wall all the way at half court. Not the greatest play, and Detroit pushes on and gets a game 7. Here we go. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That last game was crazy. Cade Cunningham got the win for the Pistons, and so far it's looking like they might win the title, but we have another close one. It's a 2-point game with 1:40 to go. We're jumping into another game. Back-to-back jump-ins. Pistons ball, 1:40 to go. They are down 2. Cade Cunningham, he's already shown that he's clutch, but is he going to be clutch in this game? Screened by Isaiah Stewart. Down back to Isaiah Stewart. Beautiful pick and roll and a dunk to tie the game up. Paul George is in the game, guarded by Sadiq Bey. Paul George going down, easy layup. Come on, nobody was even guarding him right there. Dwayne Casey saw that man get a free layup and had to call a timeout, but we're back with the action. Minute to go, down 2. Pistons downloaded Jaden Ivey in the post, posted on Norman Powell, getting some pump fakes to go. Layup, green bean, falls to the floor. Once again, a tied game, 124, minute to go. Kawhi working on Marvin Bagley Jr. spin. Jumper, mid-range, green bean, he nails it. He has been deadly in these 2 jump-in games. But this game is never over, especially when you got Ivey and Cade Cunningham, who actually, Cade's not even on the floor. They put in Killian Hayes. 45 seconds, Jaden Ivey, pull-up 3. Oh my, he missed. Why would you pull up that shot? This is his 2nd year, so maybe he's young, doesn't, you know, have a great grasp on life or basketball, but it's fine. You just have to lock down Kawhi Leonard and make sure he doesn't score, and you're okay. Yep, no, you failed at that. You never know, there's still hope. Oh my God, Killian Hayes wide open. Okay. Yeah, no, this game's over. Killian Hayes just smoked a wide open 3. I didn't expect for him to get open, so I wasn't even ready to commentate it. He smokes it. He loses it. The Clippers win in 7. They are your NBA champions, and the Pistons lose in a very sad fashion. Paul George, he is your finals MVP, averaging 21 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 4 rebounds a game. On to season 3. I think season 3 is going to be our final season. I'm not going to lie. Maybe this guy plays Spider-Man in this alternate universe. Who knows? Ron Holland, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He's your MVP. Oh, he also happens to be Rookie of the Year. That's awesome. Wow, rookies, 2 OP. Jaden Ivey, 6th Man of the Year. He was just in the NBA Finals, so I'm not surprised. He's a pretty good basketball player. GG Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year. He's back. And Tari Eason is your Most Improved Player, which means there's only one person on this entire awards list that isn't on an expansion team. That Clippers team that just won an NBA championship, yeah, they're the 8th seed. Once again, I don't know why they're the 8th seed. I don't know how you fall off so hard. They went from winning an NBA championship to getting bounced in the first round. Now, they did go against Zion and the first seed Pelicans. Minnesota, they are back in the conference finals. They've been pretty good this whole simulation, but they never take that next step. The Houston Rockets is another really weird team. They got Kyrie Irving, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith Jr. Over on the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons, they lose in the second round to the Bucks, who are here in the Eastern Conference Finals, obviously. They look to get revenge on Chris Middleton, who left them to go play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll see how this all unfolds next time on Dragon Ball Little Codeine. Man, you imagine how crazy it would be if I ended the video right now and I was like, okay, see you guys for part 2. Yeah, no, that would make me the worst YouTuber ever. Cleveland is up 3-1. I'm assuming they will move on to the NBA Finals. Game 6. Come on, Timberwolves. What you guys got in store for us? Are you going to beat the Houston Rockets? They do have Kyrie Irving, and your globe, well, I mean, not your globe, but your logo kind of looks like a globe, although it's just a basketball with a green dot. Maybe he's scared of you guys because you look like a round earth. Timberwolves logo looks like a globe, but technically none of the logos are like 3D. They're all 2D, so technically it is a flat earth. I don't know. I just like to make fun of Kyrie Irving every time I can get because I don't like Kyrie Irving. Either way, Timberwolves, Cavaliers, both teams made a lot of moves in real life. Now you add a couple badges, a couple years of time, and look at that. You got Gobert, you got Evan Mobley in the NBA Finals. I actually don't know if Gobert's still on this Timberwolves team. He is, but he's really not that great. He only averages 1 block now and 12 points. So okay, he's not amazing, but he's still helping the team. It's a tied series at 2-2. The Cavaliers win Game 5. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Are the Timberwolves going to come back and force a Game 7 just like the Pistons did? Yeah, they are. They're up by like 30, so safe to say we got a Game 7. Here we go. Game 7. Evan Mobley versus Karl Anthony Towns. You got Donovan Mitchell versus Anthony Edwards. And I'm sure there's some other players on both teams that are cool and notable, like Rudy Gobert and Ricky Rubio, but it says Ricky Rubio is injured. Only 1 minute left in this game. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they are up by 9. It's safe to say that the Cavs, they are your new NBA champions. Donovan Mitchell is your finals MVP, averaging 27, 5, and 9. Great numbers for him. Chris Middleton left the Milwaukee Bucks and joined the Cavaliers, won a championship. Safe to say it's a good idea to leave. That's going to do it for the video. Only 3 seasons here with the 65 badges on every NBA player. Let me know the biggest surprise in the comments below. Let me know some other video ideas you want to see, and that's going to do it for me. As always, been your boy Little Codeine. Peace out.